Okay, so you've got everything set up, the water's set up, the slides are out, everything's leveled, it's all as it's supposed to be, but it is hot in here, right? Time to get the air conditioner going. Okay, to operate the air conditioner, all you need to do is when you first come in, the panel is going to be off. So you actually need to turn these on first before you can do anything. Now you can hear in the background, probably, that the air conditioner is running. I've already turned it on. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off just so that you can see this startup procedure. This is what it will look like when it's off. It'll be quiet, you won't hear any fan blowing noise, and there won't be anything on the screen other than the current temperature. To turn it on, you hold this power button for about 3 seconds, and you'll see it'll light up. Once it does, on the left, you'll see there are multiple modes. There's cool, heat, fan, dry, and then back to cool. If you're using the air conditioner, you want to set it to cool. If you're using the heat, you want to set it to heat, obviously. And then dry will just run the condenser to take the humidity out of the area, but not actually run as much power to cool the air. So once you have it set to cool, then you can operate these buttons right here that allow you to set what you want the temperature to be. And then of course set your fan speed to whatever you'd like the fan speed to be. Just hitting the fan puts it on low, high, and I think that's auto. Maybe not, I don't know, it just went off. So you got low and high, we'll go with that. So that's in the bedroom. Right here, when you first enter, you will notice there is another one of these. I've already turned this one on as well. And then, of course, there is a third one. Now, the third one, though, is a remote control that operates the main one right here above the kitchen. Ooh, it puts out a lot of good cold air. This one is very similar in nature. You're just going to press the mode button until you get to cool, and then set your temperature to what you want it to be. And that's it. You can... If you don't like it's got like a little swing arm here. If you don't like doing that, you can press the swing button and it'll stop moving. If you do like it, you can leave it on and it kind of helps circulate the air. Now, a really important note here when you are operating the air conditioners is for you to operate all three, you must be hooked up to a 50 amp service panel, 50 amps minimum. If you attempt to run it on a lower available service or power, it ideally won't operate on 30 amp, but even if it does attempt to, it will likely blow the breakers, in which case you'll have to come to the breaker panel under the kitchen or under the refrigerator and make some adjustments and reset those breakers. If you are using a 30 amp or a 50 amp service, if you're using a generator, I should say, you need to have at least 9,000 watts to be safe with a 50 amp plug-in for this thing to operate. And that's how we use the air conditioner.